This is the Permobil F5 VS for vertical standing. This is the most sophisticated power chair that Permobil has. This power chair has many functions. This is the one that will stand you straight up. The VS stands for vertical standing. It'll stand you straight up. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. It's just loaded with all kinds of other features. This chair has 40 miles. 40 miles on this power chair. This power chair was used for 40 miles, so that's probably 3, 4, 5 months at the most. 3 to 4 or 5 months at the most. It's practically brand new. It also has headlights. It's got the whole lighting package, front and back, which is nice. But the first thing we're going to show you is how the chair will stand up, and you can drive this chair elevated at a reduced speed. So the first thing you would do before you elevate the seat, you need to put your knee brace on. And this knee brace is fully adjustable. You can adjust it to depending on your height and the length of your leg. You would definitely want to put your chest guard on. So then you would go from this point, you would work through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to do it through the switch box. The first button shows the seat vertically. So I would hit the button and the chair would start going up. Now it'll do all kinds of funny things as it goes up, because that's the way it does it. The back, and it'll go up, it'll stop, you'll see it. So we're going up, and as it goes up, you'll see these wheels right here will start going to the ground in a few seconds here to give you that extra support when you're standing up. You'll see the wheels go down in a second here. There they go right there. See the front wheels? Now they're on the ground to give you that stability if you're going to drive with the seat elevated. So there goes your seat elevation. We're almost there. So if you need a chair to help you, you want to do a presentation, you want to, have some circulation, and now you're there, and we're going to put it on the second speed and see how fast it'll go. So you're elevated, so now you can drive with the seat elevated, as you can see. This would be your top speed. So you're going to drive about 1.5 miles an hour. So it's a reduced speed by quite a bit, but you are standing up, and you can do what you need to do. So this would be, there you go. It's hard to show the actual full speed. But let's look at the back of the seat while it's elevated. You can see the armature right here for the seat lift. This is for the seat lift and the standing position. You can see how clean this chair is, how nice and clean it is. While we have it up, let's talk about the suspension, since we can see it really good. You have suspension for the front, suspension for the back. So you have 4 shocks, 2 on each side. And if I move the chair, you can actually see the suspension in motion. And you can adjust the suspension by turning these rings, which are at the end of the suspension, to make the suspension tighter or looser. That's where you would do it. So this is the first option, is the standing position. Now I'm going to bring it back down. And while the seat is going back down, we're going to talk about other features. Of course, it does have a nice Permobil bag. It does have a swing away joystick. So this joystick can be put on the right, which now it's where it's at, or we can transfer it to the left. So if you're left-handed, the arms on this chair do fold up. Right now, because we have the chest guard on, I'm not going to fold them up. But you can see how now the wheels are coming off the ground again. It's a marvelous chair. And this chair will go 7.5 miles an hour outside. So not only will it stand you up, but it gives you that high speed, because it has the high speed motors for outside. And the suspension of this chair is out of this world. The suspension is just fantastic. So now that you're back down, you would remove your chest guard and your knee brace. And now you're back to a basic power chair. Well, I say basic, there's nothing basic about this chair. The next thing I'm going to show you is the 14-inch seat lift. So now we're going to go straight up. So you're going to start at probably around 22 inches. And you're going to be at 36 inches by the time you're all the way up 14 inches. So at 36 inches, you're going to be eye level with people. You'll be able to talk to someone right You might even be past eye level. So this is right now at 36 inches height, because there's your 14 inches. There's your armature again for the seat lift. Your power motor for the seat lift is in here. So you can see how it's well built. Of course, it's Permobil, one of the top name in the industry. If I wanted to push this chair right now, there's no way, it's in gear. So I would turn the power off. On each wheel, there's a motor that starts here and it goes to the wheel. You can see the lever here. If I push that lever down, the wheel is unlocked. So there's a motor on each side. You have to do both motors, and then you can push the chair around. But remember, this chair weighs 425 pounds. 425 pounds. So because of all the motors and everything else on it. So it's a heavy chair. Back in gear, and we're back in gear. Always turn your power off when you're going to push the chair. If you're going to push it with the seat down. Don't push it with the seat elevated, because you're asking for trouble. So that is your 14-inch seat lift that we just covered right there, going back down. And this is, you can see how smooth that is. So the next feature we're going to show you is the electric tilt. So if you need some circulation, you need to tilt your chair because you need circulation. There's a couple ways you can do it. You can do it with the electric tilt. So what that is just the bottom going back. This is called the electric tilt. When your bottom goes back, of course your back goes together with it. So if you need some circulation, you could just tilt it this way. Let's see how far back it tilts. So this is it. This is your full tilt that this chair will offer you. Not any further than that. Now let's do the legs so you can have an idea. The legs, if you need the legs adjusted, they're adjustable. There's some screws here. We can move these foot plate up and down depending how tall you are. So this would be the legs all the way up. Okay. Now this is, if you need some circulation, this would be a little extreme. So you probably would not tilt the seat this far down. You could probably still get some circulation with the seat halfway tilted with your legs up like that. There we go. Another thing too, this chair is supposed to have pads here on each side. They were taken off. We'll put them back on. They're supposed to have some lateral pads on each side. But this is what it looks like when it's tilted halfway. I'm going to bring the tilt all the way down, and I'm going to bring the legs back down also. But the next thing I want to show is the electric recline. So this would be your electric recline, which is just a back going back. I'm going to raise the arm so you can see it. So that's your back going back. And these arms can be flipped up. So if you're transferring from the side, it's nice when you just take the arm out of the way. So this is your recline. So pretty much, this is a full recline. So you're pretty much flat. So if you're laying in this chair and you want to sleep in it, this is what you're looking at. Okay? We're going to bring the recline back up. So these are 14-inch solid tires, no air in these, so you don't have to worry about, this is called a front wheel drive power chair, so all your weight of the person sitting in the chair is all transferred right to the bottom here. So it gives you good traction outside. There's nothing holding you in the chair from spinning. All your weight, so it's like a pickup truck loaded with sand. It has good traction. So here's your, I'm going to bring the recline back up a little bit. So I'm going to bring the legs back down. If I hit the right button, that would help. There's like 6, 7 buttons on here. If I'm not watching, I'm hitting the wrong button all the time. So if you're outside, make sure you leave your legs extended a little bit. It gives you more room under the legs, so you don't go out there and crash and damage the front of your electric legs, because these are expensive machines. So that's your electric legs. And the next thing I want to check here real quick is, I'm going to do one more thing. So we are all the way down. Okay, so we've covered the standing position. We've covered the 14-inch seat lift. We've covered the electric tilt, the electric legs, and now we're going to cover the size of the seat. So I'm going to turn this chair around. the seat size on this chair is, this is a mesh seat. A lot of people like, this is an upgrade. This is a mesh instead of vinyl. It's a mesh, so it's more breathable. It doesn't sweat. So this is 19 by 18 deep. So the seat is 19 wide, 18 deep. We can adjust these seats, so if we need to adjust these seats, we can adjust them a little bit. So if you need a little larger seat or smaller seat, and we need to adjust these legs up and down, we can do all that over here, okay? The width from outside of outside is about 27 inches, okay? It's a pretty big back here. That's a 20-inch back. So it's actually, 20-inch back. So 27 inches is what you need to go through a door, because that's how much the width from here to here. The chair itself from wheel to wheel is only 25, but with these seats, that's what you have to measure is the seat, okay? So far we've covered just quite a bit of stuff. You do have a safety belt on here, on top of your chest belt, and on top of your knee brace. The back of the chair, you've got cylinders here. These are the cylinders you would turn to adjust the tilt on the arms. If I wanted to raise these arms up, as you can see, or drop them down, either way, that's how you adjust the arms. There's a power button here in the back. So the power button, when we shift these chairs, we always turn the power off. The button is right here. I just turn the power off now. So there's no more power up front. Power is back on. And now when you turn the power off here, you have to turn the power back up front. The next thing we're going to cover is the lights. I'm going to turn the lights on and turn the office lights off. So you can see the rear lights. And these are really, really good lights. These are not just, of course it's Permobil. These are really high quality headlights. And you have the rear lights, and you also have blinking lights on each side. So for you guys that want all the lights and the whistles and bells, you have everything on this chair. So you have the headlights, the tail lights, the flashing lights, and everything. I'm going to turn the lights off right here. The lights are off. You also have hazards. So if I hit this one, now you have hazards. You may not even see it there, but you can see it right there. So as I said, this chair has, if I turn the lights off, you can turn the lights off and leave the hazards on. And you'll have in the back two of it too. Same thing in the back. pretty sophisticated chairs. So I'm going to turn the hazards off, and now we're back to normal. So let's recap. This is the Permobil F5 VS for vertical standing. 40 miles on this power chair, practically brand new. You can see the tires, everything's original. The headlights, complete package with a headlight. You have a bag. So you have the standing position, the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric leg. So you got many, many electrical functions. Adjustable arms, swing away joystick, solid tires. You've got the bag, safety belt, knee brace, chest belt, lap belt. You have an upgraded mesh cushion here. This is not vinyl, this is mesh. And this chair has 40 miles, fully loaded, Permobil F5 VS. And when you charge this chair, I almost forgot, when you charge this chair, take your Permobil charger, right here, plug it in the bottom of your joystick, and as soon as the Permobil charger lights go all the way to the top, you're fully charged. The charger will stop charging automatically. This chair will get about 13 miles on a battery charge when the batteries are new. So the mileage is different for everybody, depending where you're driving the chair, outside, inside, how much you're using, the elevations and all that. So the mileage technically is about 13 miles the first year with new batteries. And it's ready to go. miles an hour. When I'm going back and forth, it's so smooth, it's like on air. The suspension, the grass, as you can see, the suspension is fantastic. Fully loaded, top of the line in power chairs, the most sophisticated power chair on the market. This is the Permobil F5 vertical standing, and it's available right now. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.